Do you love the Screaming Jets? Do you love the Angels? Do you love ACDC? Do you love Dave Gleeson? Put all that together and you've got a Fringe show that'll rock your socks off. We caught up yesterday with Dave in the Zoom room to find out all the goss. Thank you for making some time for us today, Dave Gleeson.
My pleasure. Great to be here.
We've got to stop meeting like this, don't we? We've seen each other a few days in a row.
We have indeed.
We're going to talk about your Fringe show, Long Way to the Top, hence the ACDC outfit.
Yes.
So you think you're a South Aussie now? You think you can have a Fringe show?
Well, it's been 20 years, been here now, coming up to 21, and I've been a spectator for a long time. I love the Fringe. It's just one of the best times of the year. But yes, it's taken me a while to get up the nerve to do a show at the Adelaide Fringe, so very exciting.
We'll talk about that in a minute. Exciting stuff to share about it. But speaking of living in Adelaide now for 20 years, young James, your son, you must be so proud of him because he appeared in his band Sleepers, he's a drummer, out at the Woodshed on Friday supporting Sister's Doll. You proud of that?
That was amazing. I do get very proud watching him play. He puts in a lot of time and effort, and as do the rest of the band. I've seen them, 7 or 8 times now. They've probably done 10 or 15 gigs, but they just keep getting better, and they keep, they're very kind of focused on rehearsing and getting the show right. So very proud. I mean, that's he's a bloody good drummer as well.
Sad about the Woodshed maybe having to close down at least for a little while.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I guess they're feeling the crunch financially, but it's a fantastic setup there. I mean, all those posters on the wall, and James pointed out to me that my boy pointed out that there was a poster of me on the roof off the cover of Hot Metal from all those years ago. But yeah, just the history in there and the attention to detail that they've got to, and it's a great little setup. So hopefully it doesn't get destroyed and they can sometime, revive it because it's a great space.
I think the government should give us a grant to keep it going, don't you?
I do, yeah. They're giving everyone else a grant. They're giving all the racing grants. Don't worry about that.
That's right. So let's get our people to speak to their people and get that sorted.
Yeah. I'll get on to Peter Malinauskas.
Yeah, do that. I saw on your Facebook the poster at the Wood. I thought it was on the toilet door. It's not. It's on the roof, is it?
Yeah, it's on the roof. Yeah. You can look up while you're sitting on the toilet and see me.
Because you know who's on the door of the ladies' loo there, which is slightly off-putting. Ozzy Osbourne.
Ozzy.
Looking straight at you.
You can still see,
Gives you stage fright. All right, let's talk about the good things. So, Long Way to the Top, obviously an ACDC play on words there. Great song. Full Throttle celebration of Aussie rock, bringing anthems. Who else are we going to hear, Dave?
Well, it's almost like a trip through history of sorts, because, everything from Johnny O'Keefe, Easybeats, ACDC, Australian Crawl, who else is in there? Killing Heidi and the Baby Animals. Luckily, we have some female backing vocalists who are bloody amazing. That's Rachel and Zkye. So they're going to step up and do some lead vocals at different times. Like all Fringe shows, it's just an hour long. So we're trying to squeeze as many bangers in as we can and just get people really pumped up for doing early shows. So it'll be a great way to start the night and get smashing into it.
Are you taking requests? Cold Chisel song for me?
Yeah, there's a Cold Chisel song in there. Cold Chisel, there's Skyhooks. Who else? A bit of Nick Cave even gets a Guernsey. Probably won't get out of there without doing better, so we'll probably have to throw that in there as well. But yeah, it's just going to be a sing-along, and, to put that many songs in an hour, obviously some of them are going to be parts and bits of songs melding into other songs, like a medley, yeah. So, look, I'm really looking forward to it. We've really started to get the rehearsals together now, and it's getting more and more exciting.
The words on the poster say, turn it up and relive the glory of Aussie rock. Sounds like it's a little bit of a nostalgic walk through time. Loud, proud, and unapologetic, iconic.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, it gives a scope. I mean, if it goes well this year, then we've just have so many bands that we can, do, different lineups and different set lists as time goes on. But we don't want to put the cart before the horse. We've got to make sure this one works first, and we'll see what comes next.
And we'll get on to bigger and better things year after year, I reckon.
Yeah.
It's a tried and true formula. Can't fail, in my humble opinion.
I mean, there's such support for it.
You are listening to Still Rocking It, the podcast with Cheryl Lee.
Well, I think we better play that song that Dave better put in the set list. Here it is, Better, the Screaming Jets. And we're back to speak some more to Dave Gleeson about his current project.
I did a show with Kate Sobrano on the steps of the Opera House for Australia Day. She's been touring this Australian Made, which was, for anyone who doesn't know, it was a concert series in 86, 87. It was the first time it was an all-Australian bill, toured all around the country, massive amount of shows. It was In Excess, The Models, Menela's Anything, Jimmy Barnes, and that's where Jimmy Barnes and In Excess did Good Times as a promotional single for that whole tour. But yeah, Kate's been going around with a three-piece band, stripping the songs back, and of course she was on the tour, so she's allowed to call it Australian Made. But people are loving it, selling out all over the place, and it's just because people are singing along to every song. They know it makes them sing and dance, and that's all I want to do with this show.
Absolutely, oldies but goodies. I think I've seen Kate show 3 times now, and I'm seeing her again at Rod Laver Arena when she's with Barnesy.
Right, yeah.
I was at that gig, I think it was New Year's Day, 87, and I think I told you, all I remember is getting home being the colour of a lobster. I was red as red because it was hot, so hot.
The good old days where instead of sunscreen, you used to put on coconut oil to really...
Yeah, that's right, and turn over like a rotisserie.
Oh, they were the good days.
Alrighty, so you've got 14 dates. Gee, they're backing you in, aren't they? They're keeping you off the street, keeping you busy.
Yeah, well, it's great. I mean, the fact that there's no travelling, that always helps when you're getting to the same place every night. You don't need to sound check every night because once again, you're in the same place. So it takes as much as people think it's not much, when you have to drive for fly for 2 hours, then a 3-hour drive, and then check into your hotel, and then go and do a sound check, and then go back to your hotel, have a shower, get changed, try to have a feed in there somewhere. If not, you get back to the show, and that's what wears on you mostly on tour. It's just a grind. So
until you get on stage, and then that's all forgotten.
To have the luxury of just walking into the same place every day, it's like playing a run on the West End. Lovely.
Like a holiday, really.
There's going to be costume changes as well.
Ooh la la! It's at Fantail at Gluttony in Rhinewell Park. A massive outdoor theatre.
It is
Huge.
We've nearly sold one of the nights out, so it's still 2 weeks out. So it's selling really well, and very thankful that obviously the people from Gluttony have got behind it, and really think it's a worthwhile show to do. So
I've got tickets to 3 nights.
Well, there you go. Thank you.
I'm doing my part.
Good one. Everyone else, pay attention to what Cheryl's doing.
Yeah. You can get dates from 7th of March to the 22nd of March. Get on to FringeTIX. Do we know all the special guests, the band members, or is that a surprise or a secret? Got a scoop?
Yeah, it's just I'm actually putting together a list of who's coming. Jack Jones said he'd come and have a crack with me, so I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, there's a few special guests that I've been in contact with. Of course, John Brewster lives in Adelaide, so you never know. If he's up and about, I'd like to get him to come and play on for a little while. But yeah, just grab anyone by the collar that's in town.
Things in high places.
Lawrence Mooney up there.
Why not?
Still Rocking It podcast with that radio chick, Cheryl Lee.
Let's have one from the band that Dave was in for 12 years, the Angels. How about Marseille? And you heard it first here. John Brewster may or may not make a special guest appearance at A Long Way to the Top if you want to rock and roll. Then we're back to speak some more to Dave about the show.
Hi, this is John Brewster of the Angels. You're with Cheryl Lee.
I've noticed something a little bit fancy. I don't know if I've ever been to one of your gigs, an Angels gig or a Screaming Jets gig or a Crafty gig, where you can actually buy a private box.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Private box, eh?
Yes, you can.
Well, there you go. I don't know. We did do a show with the Fabulous Caprettos a couple of weeks ago in a place called Peppermint Grove in Perth. It's where people like, I guess, Gina Reinhardt, all the other, it's like Millionaires Row. And there was 3 levels of seating. There was $100, you sat on the lawn, on little lawn chairs. $200, you got to pace up in the bar. And for $300, you could sit on this balcony upstairs. It was all sold out. So I don't know who got all that money, but it wasn't me.
It sold out, did you just say?
Yeah, 600 people.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, you should have seen the joint. There was luxury stuff all over the joint, but a nice place if you ever get the chance to go and see Peppermint Grove and really see how the other half live.
Well, I will do. But for the Adelaide listeners, if you don't want to come down at the front with the plebs, you can order a private box on the FringeTIX website. Just scroll down. It'll be fancy. Come say hello to me in the cheap seats.
And the people in the balconies just rattle your jewellery.
Yeah, that's right. So you've got some great special guests and backing. Like, we love Zkye here in Adelaide. Well done.
Yeah, well, Zkye, I did some shows with Zkye on a Whole Lot of Love run that we did. It was me and Zkye and Swanee. A couple other people did it. But, yeah, brilliant voice, and Rachel Vidoni as well, singing. She's another great voice, vocal talent from around Adelaide. So
she's appeared in a number of Fringe shows. I remember we were lucky enough to see her filling in for the 27 Club a year or two ago, amongst other shows. Amazing lady.
And the band, obviously, all Adelaide musicians, which is another part of the festival. You know, it's like you formulate ideas and meet different people that you wouldn't normally do stuff with, and you know, who knows what can creatively come out of that stuff. It can only be good.
Exactly, right? I just need to know one thing. Is the tambourine position filled?
Yes, yeah, that's me.
Damn it.
Tambourine. I'm even having a bit of a crack at the harmonica.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'll send you my resume.
It's hard to practice the harmonica in my house because it sends one of my dogs absolutely mental. So
You are listening to Still Rocking It, the podcast with Cheryl Lee.
Let's have one each from 2 of the lovely ladies, both local Adelaide gals, supporting Dave on his It's a Long Way to the Top If You Want a Rock and Roll tour at the Adelaide Fringe. First up, let's have Zkye from her In This Case album from 2010, Yesterday's Makeup, and then a beautiful version of the Alanis Morissette hit Hand in My Pocket by the lovely Rachel Vidoni, recorded a few years ago with another one of our very talented Adelaide friends, Ben Whittington.
My hair's a mess, got a wrinkled dress, made a big mistake, I gotta get away. Wearing yesterday's makeup, I'm on the point of wake up, thinking that he's found love. 'Cause I got one hand in my pocket, and the other one is giving a peace sign.
You mentioned about the Fabulous Caprettos, and you're coming back to town with them as well. Do you want to tell us quickly about that one?
Yeah, well, this time it's going to be throughout May and June all over the country, but this run is going to have Joe Camilleri, Wendy Matthews, Ray Thistlethwaite and myself as the 4 principal singers. So Jack Jones isn't doing it, which is a bit of a bummer because he wangs on the guitar as well. The man's a freak. But we've got Pete Robinson from Electric Mary and also from Russell Morris's band. He's going to be filling in, so I'm really looking forward to working with him as well. That band, the bass player and drummer Jerry and Jason, it's just a real pleasure to play in a band like that. And I've said it to them before. I said I'd rather play with those guys than the best musicians in Australia. So I hope they see that.
Plus, Jason's a Richmond supporter, so we love him. Get onto the Googleometer and get your tickets for that one nice and early, Adelaideans. And lastly, I'll put my Support Act South Australia hat on now, the fundraising coordinator, aka Raffle Bitch.
Yep.
And thank you so much for offering to come out and play for us at one of our fundraising lunches one day.
It will be my pleasure. I mean, Support Act just does such a great job.
Oh, Dad, I'm just on an interview.
Hang on. There we go. Hand it over. Hand over the big one.
How'd you like that? My dad just came in and gave me money. Maybe he's donating it to Support Act.
My dad asked for money.
He's deaf. He lip reads, so he couldn't hear us talking.
Yeah, right.
Sorry about that. You were saying it's a pleasure to come.
Yeah, absolutely. And do you know what? Day after I saw you, I went to a friend's daughter's 21st and her grandfather was there, Kerry, and he and his wife, Judween, they go to a lot of the Highway Support Act things, and they were saying how amazing they are and how they're so supportive of it and what a great job you do. So dead set, that was a day out or 2 days after I'd seen you and someone was singing your praises. So, yeah.
That's lovely. It's a charity to help anyone in the entertainment industry who's fallen on hard times. Yep. And we've got friends in common who Support Act have helped. It's a great charity to be involved in. I thank you again for agreeing to come out and play with us one day, hopefully this year.
Yeah, oh, definitely this year. I mean, I'll get the trouble and strife onto it, and I'm a manager. I mean,
yeah. I'll send Mrs. Trouble the next 12 day.
Yeah, no worries, sweet as.
And you've said that on camera now. That's a legally binding contract.
It is a legally binding contract.
All right, I appreciate you spending a few minutes with us in the Zoom room, and I shall see you down the front at not 1, not 2, but 3 long way to the top gigs. I don't know, can you see?
I surely can.
You don't pay for those yourself, do you?
All done by the people from Gluttony, so they've really looked after us.
There's posters all over the place, folks. And now there's one in the front window of my house in the city. But all you have to do is remember FringeTIX, Long Way to the Top, which is a fabulous ACDC song, and I'll see you there.
Thanks, Cheryl. Love it.
Thank you for that.
No worries at all.
Now I've got to go and ask my dad why he gave me this money.
Sweet.
All right, I'll let you get on to your day. Thanks again.
No worries. See ya.
You are listening to Still Rocking It, the podcast with Cheryl Lee.
Well, we're going to go out with not 1, but 2 songs. First up, the Screaming Jets from their Got You Covered album 2018, Rock and Roll Damnation. Great version of the ACDC song. And then, I bet you know what else. It's A Long Way to the Top. If you want to rock and roll, Akka Daka.
You're with Cheryl Lee, that radio chick. Thank you so much for joining me on the Still Rocking It podcast. Hope to catch you again next time. Get out when you can, support Aussie music, and I'll see you down the front.